Hey guys, welcome to the Birds and the Tees. My name is Katherine and this is my amateur golf journey. If you haven't already been following me on my blog or on Instagram, make sure you go and follow. This will be a complement to all of the content and how I'm recording and holding myself accountable for becoming a better golfer. So to start off, I've been playing golf since about 2015, on and off. I started playing more regularly last summer, but this year I decided to really buckle down and commit at improving my game and playing as often as possible. So this summer I've spent a significant amount of time on drills. We've set up a putting green and a portable driving range in our backyard, and I've aimed to play at least once, twice a week. Off the course, I currently live in Michigan. I was born and raised here, but I did spend 7 years in St. Louis, Missouri for college and a few years after to start my career. I am engaged to a wonderful guy named Shane. We were actually supposed to get married next weekend, but thank you, COVID. We are not getting married in August of 2021. We have a 10-year-old German Shepherd named Tucker, who, if you follow me on Instagram, he makes regular appearances, walks, interrupting golf practice, and his other many shenanigans. I also grew up around the water, so I love being on my dad's sailboat or paddleboarding. The one downfall of living in Michigan is that we get these great summers with great weather and great days, and then fall comes, and that's usually pretty nice, and then winter comes, and it seems like it never ends. I don't have a winter sport that I participate in. I'm mostly a water child. I do love hockey. Go Red Wings, they are my team, even if they are terrible right now. But I'm hoping that this winter I can adopt some new tips and tricks for practicing indoors to continue my golf improvement so that I don't lose the 6 months of work that I have recently put in. A little about my game. I do not currently have a handicap. I have not played consistently enough to register for that. I am planning on calculating my handicap index within the next couple weeks. I feel like I finally have enough rounds to get a solid base of how I actually play and what my handicap should be. The biggest areas for me in terms of where I need to work, chipping is my nemesis. I have a problem with power control, where I will either smoke it over the green or it goes 3 feet in front of me. The biggest issue with that is, now that I know that I have a power control issue, I will decel as I swing down, and that's usually when it goes 3 inches in front of me. I am a pretty good driver. I played softball in high school, and that took a little time for me to get used to not having a softball swing on my driver, but that is the one club that seems to have been very friendly to me this summer. Right now, I think my best drive is a little over 200 yards, and that is with my newly acquired Wilson Launchpad. With that in mind, one of the themes that you will see a lot on my blog or any of my Instagram posts, and what I hope to talk about a lot on here, is the idea that golf is not necessarily a linear game. You will have ups and downs and good days and bad days, and there are the times where you take 5 steps forward and then all of a sudden you took 3 steps backwards. That is something that I have definitely experienced and something that I've had to learn with. I've told my fiance on numerous occasions that I have never worked so hard at something and still not been particularly good at it. I have improved, but golf is hard. There are numerous areas of this game that challenge you on a regular basis, and it always feels like as soon as you progress in one area, something else slips. And for me, being as competitive as I am, that used to frustrate me to a point of not enjoying the game. And that has been one major shift in my game this year, is I've focused on having that mentality of, I'm on a golf course, I have no reason to complain, I should be taking this game and enjoying it. And that's something that my newest blog post actually touches on, of even if you are a professional golfer, you will have bad days. We saw it at the Tour Championship 2 weeks ago with Rory duffing it into a water hazard. And then this past weekend, we saw Jordan Spieth, who didn't even make the cut because he completely fell apart. Those are the realities of the game, whether you are a beginner or you have been playing for 10,000 hours. And you have to be able to still enjoy the game, walk off the course and say, I can come back, I can improve. And I know that was something hard for me to adjust to. I know that's something that a lot of golfers struggle with. But at the end of the day, for most of us, this is a game, this is a hobby that we should take enjoyment from. You're not at your desk, you're not at a computer, you're not at work, you are out and enjoying the weather and hopefully with people who you enjoy being around. So that is what you should take away from golf. That is something that I continually have to work on, and I invite you, if you ever see me slacking on that, if I ever get on here and say, God, I hate this game, I want to quit, leave me a comment, drop me a little reminder that this is a game that we are supposed to be able to enjoy. So be sure to check out that latest blog post on thebirdsandthetees.wordpress.com and follow me on Instagram at thebirdsandthetees to stay up to date on what I'm up to. And I will see you here next week.